What's going on? It's Alexander here, back with some more Evoland Legendary Edition. Whoa! Astounding! Find something, Velvet? It's a miracle! We are actually in the era of the Magi. Are you certain, Miss Velvet? Of course I'm certain. These stones are a textbook Magi era, but look at them. They're like new, freshly cut, well-maintained. We could meet actual Magi. Gosh, I can't get over this. How long I've dreamt of getting all my questions answered, and now it's a real possibility. What sort of questions do you have? There are so many. Where do I start? Where their knowledge derives from? Where the knowledge derives from? What they believed in, and most of all, why they mysteriously vanished. But their civilization produced so many marvels, and they were capable of time travel, no less. What could have happened? Guess we'll have to find out. I really hope there's no talk of a great disaster here. True. Miss Rena is right. We had best explore this era for ourselves. Is this a dream? Oh my god, we're Magi. We're Magi. You are clad in strange dress. Aha, there is a half-man among you. Then you must hail from the Molecular Research Center. Those people are all a little screwy, if you ask me. This is one of the prime locations of anomaly-centered research. We study its properties and then come up with amazing innovations. We have a sword here. The megaliths were designed using data taken from the anomaly. Clara Loft! However, they are not yet operational. Perhaps one day we'll be free to roam the timeskip, as it were. The anomaly goes as far back as our oldest records, but we have only spent the last few decades analyzing its makeup. The data have been most illuminating. Perhaps our research will be used to prevent the end of time. The end of time is looming, the great destruction that will engulf time itself. We need to find out how to prevent it, lest all of existence cease to exist. Using data from the anomaly, we invented a terrifying item. Judging from our experiments, it allows one to erase anything from the timeline, making it so it virtually never existed. We call it the Key of Time. Because of its potential for misuse, it was divided into 5 fragments. Each piece of the key was given to a separate island. We had one ourselves, and after much debate, we decided to send it into the anomaly, thereby ensuring no one could ever bring together all 5 fragments. Really? Really? Without a doubt, the power within the Key of Time posed too much of a risk. Then again, perhaps the world will require such a power to withstand the great destruction. Were we wise to keep it out of reach? Some of our colleagues say that time travel should be restricted, warning against the potential repercussions. But we have highly secure protocols. A temporal modification could never happen. After all, we're only interested in collecting data, not in altering the fabric of time. I don't know what those guys at the Molecular Research Center are up to. Apparently they're using our data to build some kind of huge machine. I sure hope they know what they're doing. Here at the center, we examine the anomaly's physical properties. Its diameter has changed very little over the last few centuries. Nothing that goes in came out again. At its horizon, space-time disturbances have been detected. The anomaly seems to swallow up time itself. Pretty amazing stuff, wouldn't you agree? We'll check something. No. You wish to know what the cannon's for? We call this the Large Hyperion Cannon. It's quite simple. We use the LHC to send... Oh, that's cute. That's LHC. To send various objects into the anomaly. Afterwards, we examine the temporal output at its horizon. Would you like to send something into the anomaly using the LHC? I see you are not a member of the Anomaly Research Center. You'll have to get authorization from the Anarchivist at the Great Library, which is where the Temporal Ethics Board is based. Do you think someday the anomaly will engulf all the time? What a romantic thought. Oh, what? Nope. We have a lovely view of the anomaly from here. Yes. Because I want to go a little exploring. Maglev Isle. Over to Maglev Isle. This island was artificially created with the help of robo-servos designed by the Molecular Research Center. Plan to install a new maglev here before long. True, they are not yet finalized, but soon enough the spot will become a popular point of departure for temporal exploration. That's disappointing. I came all this way to see the maglev, but it's not set up yet. I don't entirely trust those robo-servos. What if someday an artificial intelligence takes over and sends robots back in time to kill us all off? Not terribly likely that. Construct, build, enlarge, destroy. No, not destroy. Taro was like, wait a second. This is Cursed Isle. What they call the Cursed Isle in the future timeline. Instead of attempting to travel through time, they should be devoting their energy to saving it. When time is no more, we won't be traveling anywhere. True. What if we go all the way over here? Because Demonia was up in this corner. No, not right here. And we're also supposed to go back. We're supposed to go back in time to the Vikings anyway. So maybe kill two birds, one stone here. Oh, hey, we need to go here anyway. Accidentally restrict all this personnel only. Oh, it's you. You're already back? It's fine. You can go through. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. This is our timeline. We're Magi. In addition to our research on creating new life forms, our studies on time manipulation are proceeding well. If all goes according to plan, we should be able to prevent the great calamity. Some of the greatest scientists are working in the Anomaly Research Center. It's quite a shame their research hasn't been fully applied due to the library's overzealous board of ethics. Luckily, we don't have the same kinds of restrictions. Are you new here as well? I was just accepted into the Molecular Research Center. It's amazing what they're doing here, wouldn't you agree? This is world-changing stuff. You're a newbie too? Would you happen to know what goes on in the sub-level by any chance? I don't have access to that area, but it sure seems incredible. I guess it's time for us to find out who we are. Here are some of our most beautiful creations. These creatures can harness energy from nature and store it biologically for us to siphon at will. All thanks to the miracle of molecular science. The help of these creatures will have the limitless amount of energy at our disposal, likely sufficient amount to sustain our nature process. Tiny Tiki has gotten big, don't you think? At this rate, he'll be as big as one of the old Dark Age continents. Then it will generate enough energy all on his own. Who knows, maybe it could even swallow the anomaly. That's the carcass we've seen in the water. Those new hybrids are wonderful, aren't they? They'll certainly make good servants. The demons. $4 stuff, but access granted. I spent the better part of my life planning this project. With any luck, I'll see it put in motion within my lifetime. But there's still so much to do. At this moment, crucial juncture, you have to make tough decisions, G. We're counting on you to keep the project alive. You realize what this machine could do? If we successfully complete it, we'll achieve nothing short of immortality. To think that if we hadn't managed to remove the Stone of Time from the anomaly, all of this would have been inconceivable. It'll take us another several years to complete the project. The Military Research Center has dealt with our energy supply problems. We have to finish things up ourselves. Time is of the essence. The great calamity draws close. So you were chosen for the project, huh? It's a big responsibility. Keep your chin up. This is back where we were. This is where we started. That's also would be probably why the Magliths have responded to us. Is because we're a Magi. So we're technically the heroes across 4 timelines. We lived here with where they made the demons. If you can't tell, I am like super pumped. Have we gone down this way? Library. Hey Kuro, this is a library. I mean, this must be the Library of the Magi. The one said to contain the entirety of Magi knowledge and understanding. Please, oh please, please let me look around. Alright. Thank you. So our time here's up. I still have so many things. No, we're not done! No, yeah, we're not done. I love this place. If you're looking for a particular book, talk to Professor Gaggle. He will point you in the right direction. He has an eidetic memory. How do they come up with these weird names? You are in the Great Magi Library. For the sake of other patrons, please refrain from talking. Also, chocolate and invisibility cloaks are strictly forbidden. Harry Potter. Man, why is every librarian such a killjoy? There's so much to discover, too much to learn in one lifetime. It saddens me deeply to know that every life invariably ends, to know I could never read all the books in existence or visit every land. At the same time, that might be why I considered each moment equally precious. It does make you think. When written about the end of time, most men strongly believe the event is nigh. The result, pure research has advanced light years in a short time. I happen to be a skeptic. If time should meet its end, it shall happen. But I see no reason to believe it should carry on as it always has. Hopefully he's right about that. According to recent studies from the Anomaly Research Center, the anomaly exists in all times at once, but it remains to be confirmed. This is precisely why the Maglith must be finalized in spite of those who deemed it too dangerous. I can confirm the Magliths were completed. To make my dream a reality, I'll have to read about 2,000 books on various subjects. What's my dream, you ask? To work at the Molecular Research Center. It is far and away the best research team in the world. Have fun with all that reading. The big book on cooking with spices, that's in Room D, Shelf 7, Row 15. Top 50 Theories of the Anomaly, Room A, Shelf 18, Use Aloud, Row 42. The End of Time for Dummies? Someone check that out and never return it. This must be the famous Professor Galva. Quite the memory he's got. I'm on the board of Temporal Ethics. Our role is very simple. Establish guidelines and protocols for preventing accidents in time travel scenarios. We've prepared for all contingencies, that is, assuming everyone follows our recommendations. It's nice to know someone's planning ahead. Good day, miss. How may I be of assistance? It just so happens I came into possession of a book some time ago. I'm afraid I don't understand all of it. Would you be willing to help me decipher it? A book, you say? May I see it? Yes, here it is. My word. It's stupendous. This is a full treatise on the science of cold. It makes some fascinating assertions. Might I make a copy? Yeah? Thank you. Mr. Gagla, please! Yes, Anarchivist? What can I do for you? Quickly commit this work to memory and then make a full copy, please. Right away, sir. Not to worry, this should take but a moment. I'm all done, sir. Thank you, Mr. Gaggle. That will be all. Thank you kindly for contributing to the great library. It will surely take a number of years, but we shall eventually decode those equations, and that will enable us to replicate conditions of extreme cold. We will, of course, have to be carefully monitor your reactions. Wouldn't want to freeze the entire island by accident. By the way, thanks, you have my approval to use the research center as a large Hyperion cannon. You'll find it is rather fun, but take care not to send any old thing into the anomaly. Oh, we're the reason this island's frozen. We're the reason the island's frozen in the future. Well, I guess past timeline. Wasn't there one other way that we didn't go? Scant documents come to us from the Dark Ages. The anomaly already existed then, and of course the end of time theory originates from that distinct period. At that time it was known as the Great Destruction. Times change, yet the same fears persist. Did you know that centuries ago the sea level was much lower? Evidently, something caused a vast frozen continent to melt, thus allowing the sea level to rise several meters within a few decades. Fortunately, most of the records from that period have been lost. It's shooting to think there used to be a few large continents rather than several islands. That era is known as the Dark Ages. Maybe someday I can travel back to the Dark Ages, too. Alright. Looks like our time here is up. Still have so many things to find out. I mean, we talked to everyone. Now, time for our reckless ideal. You received approval of the Anarchist Great Library. Well, if you have the approval of the Board of Temporal Ethics, it shouldn't be a problem. What would you like to launch into the anomaly? Kuro! Are you serious? You actually want to be launched into the anomaly from the LHC? Yes. Very well. Everyone ought to be able to choose how they die, I suppose. Ready? I've got a bad feeling about this. Fire! Kuro, are you okay? He is merely unconscious, Miss Vita. Seems to me we're in the heart of the anomaly. Yeah, it feels awful strange here, sort of warped. Most likely caused by the temporal frequencies. This place appears to be somehow bend reality. Kuro. It worked. Come on, all we've got to do is to find the Magi key fragment. But we have little certainty it's even in this location. Yes, we do. True. No, we know it's here. They literally said they shot it into here. Still, I'm itching to see what's up ahead. We did get a trophy though that was called Glitched. Oh, this place is trippy. I love it. This place is really odd, Kuro. It's like reality is distorted somehow. as if space-time were compressed into a single spot. And that, I wonder what it could possibly be. Well, we're going to find out in the next one, so thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you then.